Hello Pisces, welcome. It's time for your January love and the new moon reading. This is a general love reading for all Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in some kind of a relationship. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The message is for whoever needs to hear it. I'm grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for this new moon of January. Grateful, thankful for the messages for the highest and greatest good for all Pisces in love for this January 2020 new moon in January. Pisces in love. All right, are we ready, Pisces? Let's go. All right, overall energy. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Okay. There's been a lot of fighting going on with you and your person. Somebody's not seeing, I want to say both sides. Somebody's being very one-sided. This could be you, Pisces. This could be your person. But there's definitely a lot of conflict. And it's just something that somebody is not willing to look at. And I feel like that's you. There's a real disconnect. But I feel like you continue to pull out options to try to make things balance out or work. If you are connected to this person and you two have been fighting a lot, I think things are going to start to, I think, turn for the better. I mean, it's nice to finally have a reading that I feel like things are going to start to open up for you. I think money's going to start to come through. Some of you feel really in control. I think there's a real danger of overspending. You know, as money comes in, don't just spend it because you have it. And I do see that whether this is you or the other person, somebody does try to spend money behind the other person's back. So just be aware of that going on. But I just get the sense that you know, you're not willing to back down on a situation or something that happened between the two of you. You're not willing to back down. You're willing to keep fighting. So maybe something came up between finances, maybe something happened at work, maybe something happened in the family. I don't know. But what I do know is that you're not willing to just let it all go and walk away, even though you want to. And if you do end up having to walk away because the other person doesn't want to deal with you right now, I think you're going to walk away really, really pissed off and mad. You know, but this isn't new. The two of you, maybe you have some real differences between you. And when I say differences, I'm saying like maybe one of you has an upbringing of where, you know, you're very affluent and the other person came up from a very modest home. Or maybe one's Catholic, one's Jewish, or, you know, one's black, one's white, you know, or you come from, you know, just different parts of the world. Maybe you come from the South and the other person comes from the North, who knows? But I feel like you guys have some real significant differences between the two of you. So I think you're really starting to see that that's a problem sometimes, you know, between the two of you, and it does bring up some conflict. For others, I think there is some anxiety between you and your person. And it's just something, I feel like there's been a big elephant in the room that nobody's wanted to address. And it's getting to the point where it's got to come out. Because this conflict continues. It brings you a lot of anxiety. Whatever's going on. And if it's financial, that brings you a lot of fun. Because you're working really hard and you're just not making ends meet. And you come up with a better idea. But you're still very anxious. Mental. Get out of your head, Pisces. Get out of your head. You know, it's like, but you've been so wounded in the past. And you don't want to get hurt again. So I feel like a lot of what you do, Pisces, is a direct response out of you not going to get hurt. It's okay if someone else gets hurt. But you, Pisces, are not allowed to feel the pain. It's like you just don't want it. And when you do feel it, it eats away at you. Anyway, you've been hit before. You've been wounded. I feel like you've done this before. I almost get the sense that, you know, you it's either you or something's going on that has caused a lot of distress and has given you a lot of anxiety. You're not quite sure what it is because you're not willing to give it up, whatever it is that's causing a lot of the stress. I mean, you're going to hang on at all costs. Because I think in the end, you want to believe that you're going to come out ahead and everything, you're going to win. Everybody's going to feel good. It's like you believe that. Really, you really believe that. But you might be hiding behind a false, I don't want to say false persona, but behind a false notion or idea. So I feel like somebody's got to pop your bubble. You're not going to like that. Yeah, so there's something that's coming down in the home. Yeah. So, you know, I think stability starts to come in once you start to open up. Okay? Because you're not willing to let go of this relationship. And I think you've been trying to make it work for a long time. You know, but there's got to be a point where you need to like wake up and smell the roses, you know, because there's just that feeling of being in a bubble, like, you know, you're living in a fantasy world that nobody else is living. You know what I mean? So it's time to get some order about you. So I feel like stability does start to come in, because whatever was making you unstable and whatever was keeping you up at night, I mean, you come up with an idea, I think, that starts to build a solid foundation again. You know, so I know you're feeling really hopeless and you want to make it all work, and you're still not sure, but I think you're setting yourself up in a good way. All right, let's see. Anything else before we go to another deck? Okay, I'm going to go to another deck. And let's see if we can get some advice and some clarity on cards that are down right now for our Pisces. What messages do you have for our Pisces regarding this spread? Oh, I just saw it come out. Yeah. I think you're gonna keep trying in this relationship. You're gonna keep trying to make it work, even because you're not willing to walk away. I mean, you're gonna do what you want to make it work, because you have hope. At least you're holding out for hope, even if you end up on your own. So I think you've got to get out of your head. I mean, honestly, Pisces, I really feel like you've got to get out of your head and get some control, you know, and pop the bubble. Because a lot of people are getting hurt because you're living in a bubble of, you know, and you know what it is. I mean, you know, you don't want to see it, because I'm sure people have talked to you about it. But you gotta pop that bubble. Yeah, things are gonna turn. I feel like there's something, and this is something you've been waiting for. It's gonna make you feel really good. I just think how you go about things. You have a really fresh idea, a good thought. And I think it's going to bring you exactly what it is that you want, that ultimate happiness, you know, where you have that family and everybody is feeling good. I just think you're taking the scenic route to get there. And by doing that, people are getting hurt, you know, because you're not being honest. And you've done this before. It's like, uh-oh, here I go again. But anyway, I do see a good outcome for you, Pisces. So that's the good news. So until the next reading, blessed be. I'll see you then. Next week, I'll be throwing out readings for the month of February. So stay tuned. Until then, bye now. Don't forget to hit the like button. Bye.